Story of the Golden King and Emperor. The Yellow Emperor, also known as Emperor Xuanyuan, Zanyuan Huangdi, was a legendary monarch and cultural hero of Chinese civilization, considered the ancestor of all Han people. The word Huang here means yellow, the color symbolizing the earth element. Simply put, Huangdi means Golden King, different from Huang in Emperor, which is the title of monarchs since the Qin dynasty. Huangdi is considered one of the at the top of this official list. According to Chinese legend, he reigned from 2698 BC to 2599 BC and was the founder of Chinese civilization. According to legend, his retreat to the west at the Battle of Trak Lok, Zhou Lu, against the leader Shi Yu was the milestone in the formation of the Han people. The emperor's surname was Kong Tun Ti, Gong Sun Shi, because he lived in a hill called Hin Vien, Zanyuan, so from then on he was called Kong Tun Hin Vien, Gong Sun Zanyuan, the son of Fu Din and the daughter of the tribe. Hu Qiu is Fu Bu, Fu Bao. His mother dreamed that the North Star fell on her and conceived and gave birth to him. As a child, he was very intelligent, had a spiritual nature, had a very strange appearance, and when he was still wrapped in diapers, he could speak. When he grew up, he was diligent and knowledgeable. He often advised people to do good and practice the 5 virtues. Was elected chief of the Hu Hung tribe, Yushang Shi. The emperor was born in Dou, now in Shandong province, and later moved to live along the County Tui River. From then on, he took the river's name as the Ji family name. During that time, the first 3 kings of China were considered 3 gods residing on earth. The names of these emperors are extremely diverse and rich in different periods and regions. During the Han dynasty, the above list included Fu Shi, husband of Nuwa, the god of creation, Shenong, god of agriculture, and the Yellow Emperor, also known as the Yellow King. Yellow was probably based on a king or leader who lived in the Yellow River area thousands of years ago. After the death of the emperor, this king was respected as a minor minister. Over time, Huangdi's reputation grew, inspiring stories about his own legend. Beginning with the Qin dynasty, all Chinese rulers assumed the title of Yellow Emperor, associating themselves with the Yellow King and the legends of this God King. Widely spread in his role as a national hero. A national hero is a legendary figure who gives essential, important tools to human civilization to the world. Countless the story of the Golden King, giving valuable inventions to the people such as the state management system, or the pottery wheel, also known as the pottery wheel. Historians of the time the Han dynasty calls him the founder of Chinese culture and the ancestor of the Han people. Ancient legends also portray the Yellow King as a fierce warrior. Although he lasted in peace, the emperor remained embroiled in battles against a series of challengers to his authority, defeating each enemy with his supernatural powers and mastery over wild animals and water. Throughout his victories, the Yellow Emperor restored Taoist ideas of balance and harmony to the world. More than 4,000 years ago, many clans and tribes lived in the Yellow River and Yangtze basins. The Yellow Emperor is one of the most famous tribal leaders in legend. The Shaodian tribe, led by the Yellow Emperor, initially lived in the Jishui region of northwestern China, then moved to the Zhoulu region to begin settlement, development of livestock and farming. Yan Di Shen Nong Ti was the leader of another tribe at the same time as Yellow Emperor, residing in the Jiangshui region in northwest China. According to Chinese legend, Emperor Yan was related to the Yellow Emperor. Also the leader of the Kuula tribe. They created weapons such as swords, halberds, bows, crossbows, and often led their tribes to invade and pillage other tribes. Once, Shi Vu invaded the land of Emperor Yan. Emperor Yan led his army to fight back but failed. Emperor Yan had no choice but to run to Trak Lok and ask the emperor for help. The emperor united the tribes, prepared food and weapons, and launched a decisive battle with Kai Vu on the Trak Lok field. About this great battle, there have been many wild legends. When the emperor's army taking advantage of the victory to chase after Kai Vu's army, the sky suddenly became violent, because Shi Vu had the help of the wind god and rain god. The emperor also asked Thien Nu for help. In the end, Shi Yu was defeated. The above legends only reflect the severity of the war. From then on, the emperor received support from many tribes. But then the two tribes of Emperor Yan and Emperor Yan broke out into conflict. The two sides fought a battle at Ban Tuyen and Emperor Yan failed. From then on, the emperor became the leader of the tribal alliance in the Central Plains region. In ancient Chinese legends, the emperor was highly revered. Later generations all believed that the Yellow Emperor was the ancestor of the Huasha people, the Han people today, and considered themselves descendants of the Yellow Emperor. The Yan Emperor and the Yellow Emperor were so familiar that the two tribes later merged, so the Chinese often claimed to be descendants of the Yan Huang. They called themselves Yan Huangzi Sun, Yan Huangzi Sun. To commemorate for that common ancestor, people built the emperor's mausoleum in Chaoshan, north of Huangling District, Shaanxi Province. Since the unification of Qin Shi Huang, every year there has been a ceremony to worship the emperor's mausoleum, which is listed as a great ceremony, 8, so it is called the first mausoleum under the heavens, Tian Sha Di Yi Ling. But in reality, in the mausoleum there are only mandarins buried symbolically. There is a legend that, after the emperor died, one night the sacred dragon landed in the palace to welcome the emperor to heaven. In return for his merits, he was deified, becoming. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.